Hey guys, happy Thursday. Bring you closer. Hope everything is going well. I hope you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic week. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Just kidding. I've been trying new things, and yesterday I went live in Instagram, and I realized that not that many people saw it. I've just been, playing around with Instagram and playing around with different things and learning new things, and I realized that I have not gone live in here on Facebook for a while, and so it's time to come in here and go live on Facebook and talk to all my Facebook friends. So I have been posting a little bit for the past, month and a half maybe, about the new nutrition program that I've done and that I've gotten certified in. And I want to come in here and tell you why I am so excited about that, because I have been in a healthy lifestyle and learning about healthy lifestyles and how to live holistically and holistic health and body work and healing and herbs and all of that good stuff since like 2007. But also before that, I was in hospitality business. I managed a lot of restaurants, and so I know firsthand about restaurants and what goes into food and the portion sizes and all of that. And then learning more about holistic healthcare as Ayurveda. I studied Ayurveda, and Ayurveda is all about eating fresh foods. I mean, there's so much more to it. That's why my brain kind of stopped for a moment. But first and foremost, like eating fresh, wholesome, healthy, nutritious foods and herbs, eating correctly for your body, and, not overeating as well. And so the reason I'm so excited about my certification in Ultimate Portion Fix is because it is a program that focuses on eating healthy and eating whole foods. I am so fed up and sick and tired of the society that we live in, and the fact that these large corporations, hey Amanda, thanks for popping on. These large corporations are creating foods in laboratories to keep us addicted to the foods. And it's not even a lot of the chemicals that are in the food cause cancers, cause ADD and ADHD, cause weight gain, and eventually like diabetes and all of these things. And they're made in a way, like there are scientists in a laboratory sitting there figuring out how to make the food as addictive as possible so that we keep eating it. And there are certain chemicals that are put in the food as well that, like, the food doesn't even fill us up. Like, it's not even nutritious whole food, so that it makes us think that we want more and more and more and more. And then I could go all into the gut microbiomes, because I know all about that too. And there's like literally, it's crazy. It's literally these aliens living in your stomach that feed off of sugar and yeast, and they make your brain think that you want more of the sugar and the yeast. And I'm not joking. So anyway, I don't watch TV much. We don't have cable or anything like that, but I absolutely love the show World of Dance. My husband and I, World of Dance is the most amazing show ever. It has like the best athletes, the best dancers on the freaking planet. And so we plug in the NBC app on the computer and we watch World of Dance. And during that World of Dance show, there's too many freaking commercials, which is part of why I don't ever watch television anyway. And every single commercial is for a drug. Is for a drug. And all of the drugs are like may cause death, may cause you to commit suicide, may cause liver failure, or this, that, and the other. And most of the diseases that these drugs are not even curing, just like putting a Band-Aid on, can be cured by the food that you take into your body. Long, awkward pause for effect. Just want you to think about that for a second. Like, and it's not, it's this whole industry that's made up. It's this whole industry that is made up to keep us sick. End of story. Like, there's the large corporations that, you know, are creating the food makes us sick, and then the drug corporations that are making the drugs to, you know, help us feel better, but we're not really getting better. And it's this like huge industry of sickness that can be healed and fixed on our own. And so, how does this play into like what I've been coming in here and shouting out about the nutrition program that I'm doing and the Ultimate Portion Fix? Because this is exactly, this is not a diet, this is not a fad, this is not a quick fix, this is not anything like that. It takes work. And, you know, part of the problem is, okay, it's not your fault, first and foremost. I'm not mad at anybody, except the people who know what they're doing. But it's not our fault, and it's really, really hard to overcome the sugar addiction. And if you're watching this, I've done it before. Can go and maybe do a program. I'm Beachbody coach. Maybe you've even done a Beachbody program and done the portion fixes with the Beachbody program and had these really amazing results. And then afterwards, gone back to like old ways of eating and gotten wrapped back up in that cycle again. And so maybe you think, well, even this doesn't work. What I really, really love about Ultimate Portion Fix, if you work with me or another master coach, because master coaches have access to more materials than just if you were to do the program with somebody who's not a master coach, we have resources that we are going to do some serious looking at your relationship to yourself and your relationship to food. So the emotional reasons that we go for food, right? So we do that. Like we get stressed out and we, go for this emotional reason or we get angry or whatever it is. So we look at that stuff and we look at how to change your habits, right? So that the next time that when we have a really good understanding of what's driving the habits, we can more easily change the habits. We look at like, okay, what do I want to do instead of go for this thing that, might not be the best idea for me to put in my body right now. So that's part of it. And then the other part of it, it's, again, real whole foods. And this is how we change the world. This is how we change the world. By changing ourselves and changing what is acceptable, right? So there's this huge billions and billions and billions and billions of dollar industries that are counting on us to continue to be addicted to sugar, to continue to overeat, to continue to go for the salty things, to continue to, and it's why like McDonald's has dollar sodas and super size and, food is, junk food is cheap and easy, but it's actually, this is a myth that we debunk, it's actually not super cheap. I mean, we can spend more money and more time in fast food than we can making our own food. So that might sound counterintuitive, but again, it's the programming the programming that we are fed to believe. So anyway, all of this money, even if it says like fat-free, sugar-free, all-natural, healthy, like look on the back of the labels. If it has more than 8 grams of sugar, stay away from it. Period, end of story. And then all the pesticides that are on foods, like here's another tip. Look up the Dirty 30 and the Clean 15. It's constantly being updated every few months. Dirty 30 and the Clean 15. That will give you the list of the top produce, fruits and vegetables that are most heavily laden with pesticides and toxins and shit that gives you cancer that you should definitely avoid and buy organic, and the other stuff that is safer to go conventional. So anyway, and then there's the, you know, the medical, the healthcare industry that is also banking on keeping you sick. So let's talk about Walmart, because Walmart, who is like known for being super, super cheap and, you know, just super cheap, everything. Several years ago, they started carrying organic products, organic produce. And that is because there started to be more of a demand for it, right? Because enough of us have started changing what we accept and what we will put into our body, that they have listened and that they have realized that there is a market for it. So, more of us need to take our own health, nutrition, care into our own hands. And we do that with the very basic thing that we do multiple times a day: feed our body. So, that is the end of my rant. It's probably been much longer. I always end up coming on and talking much longer than I mean to. But like I said, I've been studying and learning about nutrition since like 2007. And I even learned some things in the Ultimate Portion Fix. Like, if you're passionate about this like I am, then you should become a coach with me too, because this is like, it's videos. So you can watch in your own home all of these different videos, and it's lessons that like I would like to teach, and like everybody come together and let's learn these lessons. So you can watch them in your own home. You can implement these things on your own. And if you work with me, you have somebody really passionate about this who is going to hold your hand and hold you accountable, but also you're going to have to do your own work. So, I don't even know where I am right now, but I probably need to go. So thank you so much for coming on and watching this and checking it out. And yeah, that's why I teamed up and became an Ultimate Portion Fix Master Coach, because it gives me the tools that I can give to you, that you can access in your own home, and take your freaking health into your own hands, feed your body better, feed your family better, and change the freaking world. Enjoy the rest of your day.